This is where all of the exploratory work is being done. Everything that's investigational at this level. You're basically taking a concept that you might have and you're trying it out. This is all about the petri dish.
Yeah, this is where you've got the dartboard and you're just slinging darts at it.
Absolutely. You're going to start out with an idea. It's all lab work. Then you're going to start to do some preclinical work where you'll take a drug, Fulmab as it were, and we're going to try Fulmab out in maybe some mice and see how those mice react to it. But again, no human clinical trials at this stage. This is all just we're throwing the darts and we're seeing what sticks.
And at this point, they're typically private companies that are involved. And you also have your NIH type grant companies, if you can't really call it a company, but not really a whole lot that's investable here.
Yeah, you're talking about, right. You've got educators hard at work at places like UCLA that are doing, the hard work of researching some of these concepts. They're getting funded by NIH. NIH has a massive $30 billion budget that they use and dish out in grant money to help support the development of these or the discovery of therapies. And then, of course, on the other side, you've got, young, very young companies. Sometimes they're getting started or spun out of these universities. And most of the time, they're backed by venture capital, which means that the average investor, the Main Street investor, does not have an opportunity to invest in these. And that might not be a bad thing.
Yeah, if they were public, I'd imagine that they would be extremely risky at that point.
Very much so. And then if you look at it and say, well, I'm an investor and I want to have exposure to the discovery stage, probably the best approach there is to just consider, okay, who's supplying the beakers to the lab? And in that case, probably the biggest out there is Thermo Fisher, symbol is TMO.
Yeah, they are a really interesting company because you can get that exposure to the discovery phase of things, but they're not quite as risky. They're a big company, they bring in a lot of money, and they have a fairly diverse business too.
Yeah, we're talking about a company that does 16 billion in annualized sales. This is not a small company; it's a big company, and it's profitable and it's growing. Sales were up 10% last quarter, year over year. It's a profitable company. It's generating out earnings every quarter for their investors. So yeah, this is a good de-risked way to say, okay, I want to benefit regardless. Who cares who's going to develop the drug? I want to be involved in the discovery of the next generation of therapies. Well, TMO is a good way to do it.